Hi everyone, just driving into Queenstown now. Look how beautiful it is, and just heading to our accommodation.
That's that little wharf that I've taken a photo of, and the two boats that are photos and stuff.
This is the view from our room. We're right across the lake. Say hello, Raju. Doesn't get much better than this, I can tell you. For dinner that night, we had a wonderful Indian meal that Andrew recommended. He'd been here before on previous trips, but the food was beautiful. But as always, we ordered way too much food and went back to our accommodation with 4 containers full of food, but I'm sure they won't go to waste. We got up bright and early this morning. We had so much trouble getting out of bed after that long drive yesterday. We were up at 5. We are on a Milford Sound tour today, so it's a 4-hour bus trip to Milford Sound and then the boat trip. We've just made a bit of a pit stop just to grab some coffee and some morning tea. And it is cold and wet today, but apparently it rains 222 days of the year where we're going, so chances were it was going to rain. So yeah, just having a bit of a rest. It's another 2 hours away and then boarding the boat, so I'll see you then. For dinner, we had to try Ferg Burger. Andrew had tried it several times on previous holidays, but it was a first for the rest of us. Are the burgers as good as they say? You bet. And there's so much variety, and the combinations are amazing, and we'll be back before we leave, definitely, for another burger. And just a few shots by night from our accommodation of the view of beautiful Queenstown. Good morning on this glorious sunny day from Queenstown. We had a sleep in this morning, a well-deserved one, because we've had a couple of really long, busy days. Today we're actually going up on a mountain, on a cliff, on the side of a cliff. We've booked an outdoor spa tub for an hour. So I'm really, really happy that the weather is so glorious. I'll just give you all a look. So that's the view from our balcony. Today the sun's out. It's such a gorgeous day. We've been so blessed with the weather. And I'm just really happy that I don't have to bother with my hair this morning because it's going to get wet anyway. So we are being picked up at 10:30 this morning, so we've got another hour to wait. So, and then they'll take us up to the hot tub. So I will obviously take you up there with us and show you what the view's like from the hot tub. See you then. Just give you a quick look because I'm a bit nervous about using my phone in the hot tub. But it's absolutely beautiful and the weather is perfect. Hey guys, here we are in the hot tub. That's the view behind me. It's unbelievably beautiful and it's a perfect day. Tell us 10 minutes before.
Yeah.
Time to relax for the next hour, guys. So a quick stop off at our accommodation to change and freshen up after our hot pool experience and off to Arrowtown, which is about half an hour from Queenstown. Arrowtown is a historic gold mining town and it's got lovely old architecture and a beautiful scenery. It's a really cute, quaint little town. which was just under an hour's drive from Arrowtown. And Lake Wanaka is set against the alpine backdrop of Mount Aspiring National Park. And personally, I was curious to see what my feelings were on the debate of which is more beautiful, Queenstown or Wanaka. And it's so hard to say because they're both so beautiful but quite different. Wanaka is actually a quieter town than Queenstown, and I prefer to remain on the fence about this one, although Andrew is Queenstown all the way. And the beautiful Wanaka tree, which is apparently the most photographed tree in the world, and it isn't hard to see why. And the weeping willows, my favourite tree. They're so romantic and dreamy, I love them. For dinner we went to Winnie's Pizza Bar, which is a gourmet pizza bar, and after a certain time it does turn into a nightclub. Good morning. Another glorious day in Queenstown, and it's after 10:30, so we've had a really late start this morning, but luckily there are places in Queenstown that do all day breakfasts, so it's going to be a really late breakfast this morning. Just give you a look at the view this morning. Really lovely day once again. So the weather has been super kind to us our whole trip, and we're very grateful for that. So we're going to head off into town and have some breakfast now. Okay, we're down by the lake, just having a coffee, and to the dismay of the boys, there are Saturday markets down here. So guess who's happy and who's not? So I'm gonna go and have a look down where the stalls are and see if I can pick up anything interesting. Nice spot for a walk, isn't it? Nice spot for markets too. Good morning. It's our last day in Queenstown today. We're all feeling a little bit sad, especially Andrew. He's not quite ready to leave, but all good things must come to an end. So today it is a lovely day. It is sprinkling a little bit, nothing too crazy that'll keep us indoors. We do have lunch booked at a place called the Stratosphere Restaurant and Bar, which we have to actually catch a gondola up to, and it overlooks all of Queenstown, so that should be lovely. So we're really looking forward to that. Other than that, today we'll probably go for a walk if the weather allows, and just soak it all in before we have to leave tomorrow. So yeah, let's see where the day takes us. We're just heading to catch the gondola. I don't know if you can see the restaurant. It's right at the top of that hill, and it's a really steep incline. So wish us luck. Well, the gondola ride was, I found it terrifying. But the views were...
Yeah, they're probably just a bit busy now.
Still in to be a bit...
Where? That's 18. That's 18, yeah.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
This is dessert number 3, but that's okay because look how tiny they are. So I've convinced myself it's okay to have 3 different desserts because they're in such little tiny portions, and I promise I'm not going to go back for more. So look at this view.
If you want to see the beautiful view, you come back, and that's the real view.
How cute. Hello again. Oh, we got back from our lunch and for some reason I was exhausted. I've just had like a 2-hour nap, but I tell you what, that gondola terrified me, and the boys were teasing me and taking videos of me, which I probably won't be able to play for you because I was using some choice language. So anyway, I'm glad I'm back down here. I feel safer, even though it was beautiful. The view was lovely, but in all honesty, the meal was quite ordinary. So don't know whether I'd book the restaurant and bar again. Maybe just go up on the gondola and have a look, and there is a coffee shop up there too. Anyway, but it was a lovely experience, and the view from, you know, dinner was amazing. Yeah, so it's about 6 p.m. now, even though it's still really light. The wind's picked up a little bit, so it is a bit cooler. We're going to head into town soon and have some dinner and maybe a couple of drinks. Yeah, last night we have to celebrate. Good morning once again from Queenstown. This is our last morning. We're packed. We're going to go down to the town in a few minutes and have some breakfast, and then head off to the airport for our flight home. It's been a lovely couple of weeks. Andrew's devastated, he doesn't want to leave. But I'm sure we'll be back again soon. I just want to thank the people of New Zealand for sharing their beautiful country with us and for being so warm and hospitable. Everyone in every single part of this country has been so friendly, so accommodating and helpful. We can't say enough about them. So thank you so much. We love you. We will be back again soon, I'm sure. And I'm going to end this video here, guys. If you did enjoy our adventures in New Zealand, please hit that like button and subscribe. And in the meantime, stay safe. I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.